Hi, my name is Stephen Ryan. This is my lovely wife, Claire. We've attended Glory City Church Atlanta for about 2 years, and in our first year, we jumped right into Glory City Supernatural.
From the first time we heard it advertised, we knew we wanted to be there. It seemed like the best investment, a way to just grow spiritually deeper with the Lord and practically invest in our lives, and we knew it would reap a big harvest.
So despite our busy schedules, I was holding down a full-time job as well as a part-time job, and Claire homeschools 5 out of our 7 kids. We decided to just jump right in.
Even though it didn't exactly fit in the budget, God just made a way. And we looked forward to each Thursday sitting together, having our little date night, and really growing together as a couple spiritually. It was a beautiful way to invest in our marriage and family.
In the first class, Awaken to Righteousness was just the best way to kick off the school year. For me, the theme, right standing produces right living, was just a total flip-flop of what I had grown up with. In my household, right living produced a right standing with my father. But this class taught me just the opposite, and it was such a relief.
There were many aha moments. We were taking notes furiously, and one of those was when the statement, a sinner saved by grace, was debunked. And the real statement is, we are the righteousness of Christ. And we receive that righteousness from the Lord, and it's nothing we have to work for. And so I just love that our nature, our new nature, is righteousness. We still have the capacity to sin and choose to sin, but we have a righteous nature. And I'm so thankful for learning that valuable truth.
And you can't talk about the School of Supernatural Ministry without talking about retreat. I mean, retreat was just so awesome. There's so many aspects of the retreat, but for me, it was just getting away from job, kids, stress of home, and just being able to focus on the Lord for 2 days without any distractions.
Not to mention, it was luxurious. We were surprised about the accommodations, and it brought out the playfulness of bonding with people. We love community and the intimacy. So it was really nice to start the year that way, and for it to be included in tuition was an extra blessing. We were so thankful for how much the School of Supernatural really invested in us personally on a weekly basis, wanting to see how they could help us to grow spiritually and giving us ways to practically work out our faith. Some of those practical ways in the school.
Well, for me, it was about boldness. It was about developing that boldness to use prophetic gifting in the marketplace or wherever I might be, to be able to speak into the lives of other people that I encountered throughout my day-to-day, through my coaching or through my daily job. There was just so many aspects of the supernatural and the prophetic that I'd heard about, but was never bold enough to really step out there and step across that chicken line and really utilize what the giftings that God had given us.
Yes. Kate baby stepped us into prophesying over each other in class. It was wonderful the way she explained it and helped us. And then the whole prophetic training weekend was amazing with Paige. And then Andrea taught us healing the wounded soul through Katie Sousa, and that just set me free in many areas of past hurt that had been a prayer in my life for years. And I was so thankful for the freedom that class brought.
So if you're sitting there right now and you're thinking of all the excuses and lining up all those things, all those reasons why you just don't have the time, you don't have the finances, your kids, all those things that would deter you or distract you from jumping in and being part of the Glory City School of Supernatural Ministry next year, then I would say just go for it. Just go for it.
It was a wonderful blessing, not only to our marriage, our personal and spiritual growth, but also to our children. There was a trickle-down effect where I would take everything I learned, and the next morning I would teach it in devotions to my children, and they received a blessing as well. So we would really encourage you to seek out others that have been through the school and just ask them about it. Talk to Kate and just enjoy the blessing of the School of Supernatural. It is a blessing for your entire family.
And since alumni are invited back, we'll see you next year.